I recently made a selection about what I think is my most memorable work that I've shot this year. There will be some work that I'm very proud of, but there will also be shots that have memories that go with it. And because I started this channel in the middle of the year, there might be some work that you haven't seen yet. Also, better make sure that you follow me on Instagram so you can see some work that might not make it to an episode. But let's get into it because it's a pretty big selection. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk It Over. So the first one, which is gonna be one from one of my recent videos, but it was at the beginning of this year. It's a frame for my Amsterdam video, which I really like. I love the black and white. I thought this was shot on HP5? Yeah. Just at box speed. Yeah, I really love the light, how it's going through the windows on the chairs, and yeah, love this one. So the next one is a picture of my my godson, the youngest one, which I really love because he's looking upside down. This was the first family weekend we went to this year, which was in Biddinghuizen. Yeah, lovely time. And the second one is a picture with my grandfather with his great grandchildren. Pretty nice scene in the bathroom. So this is where we stayed that weekend, which was a lovely scene, really Dutch, but I really love it, definitely in the morning. I included this picture because a big thing that happened this year was that I moved to Eindhoven. This was my house in Tilburg, which is the last picture I took from it before I moved to Eindhoven. So it's not a great picture at all, but it reminds me of where I lived before I moved to Eindhoven. And this is the first closet that we built together. We got this from my parents, which I thought was a pretty nice picture. And this is a picture of our building, which has amazing lines. I've been shooting this every time I see it. This one is up in my print shop, by the way, if you would like to see. And of course, this is the first mirror selfie that I've shot. Here, it's the mirror that you are looking at right now, which is behind me. And if you can see, zoom in on the picture, you can see my girlfriend sleeping there. And as you might know, I went at the beginning of this year to Austria, where I shot a lot of photos, and I think I got some really nice ones, which I included in this selection. So I'm just gonna scroll through them. I really like this one because of the lines, the different colors that separate each other, and this one too with the house. I think this is a really clean composition, which I like, with the snow on the roof and the warm colors it still has, and also with the rooster being an element in the photo. I've never been skiing before, so it was a pretty big experience for me, and there might be a chance that I go next year, but then I will just be walking. No skis for me anymore. I think this is one of my best pictures that I've shot throughout this year. I really love this one. Of course, when I shot it, I thought, okay, this is going to be something that I really like, but then I scanned it and fell in love with it. Knew this had to be on my print shop. This is definitely one of my favorite ones that I've shot this year. And this is a picture of my father-in-law, which he is pretending to be working in his workshop, which is pretty funny. I love the light, I love the picture, the colors that it has, but also just a great memory to have. Which is funny, I now see that there's a Christmas tree in the background. And this is where my YouTube channel started. This is from my first episode. And this was on King's Day, where I ran along with my girlfriend and the DJ that she's working with, and it started it off. Just a random photo that I've shot in Antwerp. I really like the colors. I went to this city with one of my best friends to have something to eat, and came across this. I thought I had to shoot it. Yeah, it was a good day. We have to definitely go there again. I think Antwerp is a pretty nice city. So, and then of course we have our annual Efteling trip, which is a theme park in the Netherlands, where we go with our family. And it's always amazing. It's a great time. But this is the first time that I shot an episode about it. Of course, I took a lot of pictures, but I really love these. It was pretty hot that day and lighting was pretty nice, so yeah. I said it in the episode already, but I think this is one of the most beautiful theme parks that we have in the Netherlands, or maybe even in Europe. I can't say that because I've never been to another theme park outside of the Netherlands. So a shot of my girlfriend. I love it when she's smiling. This is just a random shot that I took in Breda, which is a city also in the south of the Netherlands. I was pretty stunned by the way this looked. I have to go back to that. There were a lot of interesting houses like these with great gardens, so I might be shooting an episode about it there. I do not recommend shooting while you are driving, but I couldn't let this go. I love the sky, the way it looked, and yeah, I had to shoot it. And then we are going to Wuha, which was amazing. I'm really grateful that I could shoot a couple of days there. The first day I went with Nox. Heel die microfoon onder haren gelijk. So the first day I ran along with Aristoteles, which is an artist. He's on the left side of the picture. And the second day I just ran through the crowds, shot a lot of portraits, but also some, what you're gonna call it, street photography at a festival. But yeah, I think I got some great shots there. I really love the colorful people and the vibe that was amazing. So yeah, great days. And this is one of my favorites. Pretty hard to meter this because it was pretty dark already and I had the meter for the podium. But I think I did alright. Couldn't really look through the viewfinder because of the people in the foreground. I had to be a little bit above their heads. So yeah, love the framing, love how it worked out. A couple of more shots from some of my friends, which I joined later that day. Just an amazing day overall. And of course, I shot an episode about this, so if you want to see it, go to my channel, find it. It's called Wuha versus Rolling Loud, shooting film at a festival, I think. Yeah, just go watch it after this one. So next up is the biggest fair of the Benelux, which is in Tilburg, where I shot some great shots, I think, like this one. But also definitely at night, because then the lights go on and the fair at night is really magical. So there I shot these. This one I really like. Look at the kid's face, like he's stunned by something. I don't know. Yeah, really love the light at a fair, so I can't wait for next year, because I will definitely be visiting again. And after that, me and my girlfriend went to Poland because our friend had a wedding there. She had a beautiful venue and also a beautiful wedding. And look at this guy. This guy is so freaking handsome. Thanks to my girlfriend for shooting this. And of course, my friends having their wedding. And they both look very beautiful. But of course, we stayed a couple of days and visited the city of Krakow. And I really think that Krakow is one of the most cleanest cities that I've ever seen. It's a beautiful city with a lot of great things to see, and yeah, it really has some history. And of course, I really like to capture small moments with the family. And this is when we went out to have something to eat, which is always a great time. This year we also learned that our grandfather is pretty ill, so we had to go to the hospital to visit him, which was pretty emotional, but he's still with us and we are enjoying each moment that we still have with him. And just a week after the hospital, we went to a family weekend where my grandfather also went with us. So yeah, enjoying each moment in life, I guess. And next up is the episode where we went to Scheveningen, me and my girlfriend. She filmed this episode, which I think is one of my best episodes, definitely the way it was filmed. I want to do more of these, but yeah, I have to ask my girlfriend if she want to do that. But I think I really have some nice pictures like these. Still debating if I want to put this up on my print shop. But I definitely like it. Love the lines, love the colors. the people inside of the water. It was pretty calm for a day at the beach in Scheveningen, but nevertheless got some great shots and a great episode in my opinion. This was taken during an episode that they were filming for which is called Jachtseizoen, hunting season, with the DJ that my girlfriend is working for. Haven't posted any of these yet because the episode is just released. If you want to see it, it's called Jachtseizoen, DJ La Fuente. Go check it out. And this was in the stadium. Also a picture taken with the Leica M6, but my girlfriend took this picture and I think I really like it. Always looking a bit mad on the picture. And this is from the episode where I ran along again with the DJ and my girlfriend. First time I pushed HP5, 2 stops to 1600, and I think I'm going to do that every time I put a roll of HP5 in, because I really love how it looks. And also these shots. I have 2 of these. This one with the flames. I think this is my favorite. One of my favorites this year. Really love the composition, the flames, the action, but also that you can't really see the people in the crowd. It really gives a little bit of a, what do you call it, mysterious kind of feeling. But in the next one, I really like this one too. It's almost the same one without the flames, but it's really a more calm setting where the blue colors are making a little bit more dreamy, calm scene. Yeah, I really like both of them, but I think I like the one with the flames more. And this is before the show. The photos are a little bit mixed up, but this is before the show. And we celebrated our birthdays together, me, my big sister, this is my little sister, but my big sister, Eva, and my father. Our birthdays really are close to each other, so we celebrated it together. The first time at our new apartment, which I've been living here for a couple of months now, but yeah, this is the first time that a lot of them visited here, so really like this one too. My father with his grandson reading a card, but if you can see, they are both looking to someone else instead of the card, which I thought was a pretty interesting moment. Ooh, this one. Oh, I got 2 of these. I just came back from filming an episode in the forest and stumbled across this scene, and so I had to take some shots and really like it. Can't decide if I like this one more or this one. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below which one you like the most. I think I like this one with the sheep in the foreground. It's a little bit more clean. This picture is from an upcoming episode, so this is really some kind of preview. Not gonna say too much about it, but yeah, I think this episode's gonna be pretty fun to watch, so stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel so you won't miss it. And this is also, of course, recent from my latest episode. Really love this tree. The way it looked, the way the sun was hitting from the back. Also these shots, I am very happy with them. That early morning light in the forest is something few things can beat, I guess. And these photos are photos that I haven't posted yet, so you guys are the first ones to see them. And these are from a release party of an EP from a friend of mine who I haven't seen for maybe 10 years, so yeah, it was great to be there, but also to take some shots. Of course, these are HP5 pushed 2 stops. So that's going to be my most memorable work that I've shot this year, I think. And like last year, I'm going to make a book/magazine for my family, where I include a lot of these photos to make some kind of story about the last year. And I think this selection is a pretty good beginning. But let me know if you like this episode and if I should do this at the end of every year, some kind of recap about the work that I've shot. For myself, it's something that brings me some structure, but also an overview about what I have. And I can recommend it to you too. But for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Peace. And because at the end of every year, Ripa poo pa pi pa boom pam pi pa poo pa pa.